All right, now we're going to try collecting terms for an inequality. So keep in mind that the rules are still the same. We are going to follow Sam Deb. So we're going to do any subtraction or addition. And when the time comes, multiplication and division. So with this inequality here, you can see we have two terms with a variable on them, the plus 2x on one side, 4x on the other. So what we're going to do is we're going to get those on the same side, and we'll put them on the left side. So in order to do that, we need to subtract 4x from both sides. And to do so, the next step is negative 2 plus 2x minus 4x is greater than 10. All right, so again, what we want to do is make sure that the variable portions are on both sides. And for our next step, we're going to get the constants together. So you can see we have a negative 2 here, and we're going to move that to the other side. So remember, the opposite will be to add 2 to both sides. And we now have 2x minus 4x is greater than 10 plus 2. So at this point, you can simplify, or if you're comfortable doing it, you can simplify before you do it. Again, up to you. Depends on how confident you are. So let's simplify both sides of the inequality. So if I have 2x, I take away 4x, that's negative 2x, is greater than 10 plus 2 is 12, just like that. And now we want to isolate x. So to do that, we have to divide both sides by negative 2. Remember, we do anything that is attached to our variable. So we're going to divide by negative 2. And again, same thing on the other side. So this will be x. 12 divided by negative 2, that'll be negative 6. But there's a trick that you need to know about. If I divide by a negative number, I'm going to flip the direction of the inequality sign. So you can see that I divided by negative 2. So the rule is if you multiply or divide by a negative number, you must flip the direction of the inequality. Flip the inequality symbol. So since we started with greater than in our question, we have to flip it the other way. So greater than will now become less than. There you go. So x is less than negative 6. So that is our solution there. And we just did multiplication and division, so I'll highlight that on SAMDEB. So again, the biggest thing here is you need to be able to not only move the variables and coefficients around, you have to recognize that if you do divide by a negative number or multiply both sides by a negative number, you need to flip the direction of the inequality symbol. So if I have greater than, that's going to turn into less than, or vice versa, less than will turn into greater than. And the same holds true for the equal signs as well. So greater than or equal to, and less than or equal to. Okay, they will flip between those two. So keep that in mind as you work today. I hope it helps. Good luck, my fellow mathletes.